Good afternoon. This is Orina Spice. Today I'm going to make some nicely done chicken gizzard with liver. So I see in a little bit. Very nicely done. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare and cook some chicken gizzard curry style. But here I have a few liver to add to it, but mostly I'm showing how to cook the chicken gizzard because it's harder, and to cook, bring them two together, they're two different methods. So I'm going to show you how I do it. Well, now I want to show you how this is the chicken gizzard. Now it's like so it come, I'm going to cut this up like a little small piece. I'll show you how I'm going to do this. So I cut it like this. So I'm going to keep cutting it all up, and I'll show you the next step. So I cut the chicken gizzard up, but I want to show you that sometimes you buy it and you have this kind of yellow skin inside. This you have to peel it off, because usually, you know, they clean it like this. So just take this off, and then you cut it maybe in two pieces or more, depends on how you want it, but I cut it in two pieces. These are that came with this little yellow inside, need to clean out. So I finished. So here is it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to wash it with some warm water and some vinegar, a little vinegar with this, and then I'm going to pressure it. So see in the next step. Okay, so I finished with the gizzard, but before I go, I would like to show you, I'm just going to add like maybe 4 liver to this, but I'm going to cut the liver in. Liver is cooked very fast, so that's the difference with liver. So I'll be adding this as it coming to the end of the cooking. So I'm just want to show you. I'm going to just show you how I clean it. I take this fat out on it, and then I cut it out, cut it up. Maybe you could make it 3-4 pieces. So I just want to show you that. I'll finish up these here, and you see the next step. Now I want to show you that I wash this gizzard. I put some warm water, more of the hot side of the water, and then I add a little vinegar, and I wash it twice. Now you could use lemon if you cares. You could wash it with lemon too, it's just good. Or you cannot use any of those that I just mentioned, the vinegar or the lemon, because well, I just like to wash the meat out very clean. Anyway, so I'll see in the next step. Here I want to show you, I put my pressure pot on, and I put 1 cup of water, just 1 cup, and I'm going to pressure this gizzard for 10 minutes. This way it's going to get soft, because gizzard is very hard. When you pressure it, it's very tender. It's really good. So I'm going to pressure it for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to show you the next step in cooking it. I also wash the liver, and I drain it. So liver, you have to drain the liver. You have to drain that liver for a good while until every water come out from it. Okay, so I see you next step. So these are some of the seasoning I be using. This you call a tarragon. This is an oregano, a little piece of rosemary. I have some cilantro, and I have some basil here, and a little bit of thyme. Here I have some garlic. I have a piece of ginger. I have some wee pepper, which I'll be using about 2 of them, and half onion. Well, this is for steaming. I have a shallot or green onion and some sweet pepper. So I'll be grinding up all these here, and I'm going to be preparing to show you how to fix the curry. I would also like to mention that you know, you can use whatever seasoning you have or whatever you want to use, you could use. You don't have to use exactly what I have, but this is what I cooking with. I like these seasoning here, but you could get these at the grocery store. But if you do not have these and want to make whatever seasoning you have, it's okay to use that too. I just want to make a point with that. Now I want to show you that this is I'll be using for the spice mix. This is 1 tablespoon of garam masala, which is all the spice that blend in there. I'm also gonna use some turmeric powder. I use half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. You see, you use it according to how much you're cooking. So this is just a small amount, so we'll not be using too much. And I'm putting in some cumin seed, which is called jeera powder, and I'm gonna put a half a teaspoon. Actually, a teaspoon would be good on this here. So now next I'll have to put some curry powder. But before I put the curry powder, I want to show you something. So I want you to see what is a jeera cumin seed. This is a jeera, which I show in some of my video. I would like you all to see. This is what they call a jeera that become a powder when you grind it. This is the cumin seed. Now this one, the yellow one here, is turmeric, which is this is what, when you grind it, this is what it become. But I show you in my other video about all these things here, so I just want to, you know, show you a little more. It's the curry powder, 2 tablespoons of curry powder. So I have all this spice here now. I'm gonna blend it up with the mixture of the seasoning that I grind. So now I'm going to show you that I'm going to blend up all the seasoning with this mixture of all the spice. I'm going to add some water, like, to get this container rinse out and throw all this seasoning in there. I don't want to leave any of it out. So here it goes. So we have a perfect mix of seasoning and masala. So the next step, we'll show you how we're going to start this cooking process. So this is it. So I'm here ready for cooking. I put this pot on. I'm going to be adding like 3 tablespoons of oil. Just as it heat up a little, then I start the cooking process. So my oil is hot and I'm ready to cook. Now let this fry down. Then I'll be adding in the gizzard. I already pressed the gizzard. Actually, I pressure it for 15 minutes. So it's fried down. This is how it's supposed to be. So you come up, see the oil floating on top, then it know it's ready. So this is the gizzard. I told you I pressured for 15 minutes. So you notice it's soft now. You have to pressure gizzard because it's hard, and the only way for you to cook this, to able to eat it comfortable, is to pressure it. So I'm going to throw in it with all its little stalks so that it can able to come down. So it's going to come down, or down, fry down and come down to the oil. This time I'm going to add some salt, a tablespoon, or you could use according to your taste. So this have to fry down, come down to the oil, and I'll show you the next step. Just check in. So you notice it's coming down very nicely. Now this time I'm gonna add some sweet peppers that I chip up. So I'll put a lid on this and let it fry down. The next step, I'll show you how to add the liver into this, because liver cooks so fast. That's why we have to pressure this when you want to mix both of them together. Now it's coming down here. See, it's already coming down nicely. Now is the time I'm gonna add the liver into this here. Always keep your flame medium to low. And now I add the liver in. And you keep your flame a little low. At this time I'll be putting in the onion, a pepper for steaming, and some onion. So you have the onion and the shallot or green onion, they're all here. So I'm gonna put the lid on this and let it cook down a little more, and then it's all finished. That's how you blend the liver with it, because liver cooks very fast. You overcook the liver, it get hard. So we always prepare the gizzard first before we add the liver in. Now here I wanted to show you that it's finished here. It's the last step on it, it's finished. And I'm gonna take it out now. When you're cooking this, just want a little good oil, so maybe if you want to put a quarter cup in cooking it, is good, because it's more cooking a little dry way. So finish. So I'm gonna take it out now for you guys to see. So here is my chicken gizzard and liver finish, very nicely done. You could use it, you could have some roti with this or rice, whatever you like to eat it, but I tell you, it tastes and smells very delicious. So this is Arena Spice. I want to thank you guys for looking. I want to thank to all the subscribers. You guys have a beautiful day and enjoy. You want to try the gizzard, is very soft and tender, and so is the liver. So bye bye.